What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 18 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 18 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $200 just yesterday, and another member who won $30 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily upload. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. Now when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is Jaren Jackson Jr. for 8.5 rebounds and assists, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Triple J, we actually see that he has gone on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against the Utah Jazz. Now when it comes to the Utah Jazz, it is going to be a little bit more of an easier matchup in a sense of winning or losing, but when it comes to rebounds allowed, Utah Jazz actually rank 5th, which is surprising, and on top of that, the Utah Jazz rank 27th in assists allowed. Because of those reasons, we still do like the over for it, due to the fact that the assist allowed is still very low, in a sense that Utah Jazz rank really low in that category, which should give Triple J the upper hand in that category. So because of that, 8.5 isn't really too much to ask for someone like Triple J to get it done. And on top of that, guys, since he has gone over 2 out of the last 5, and the last games that he has missed it, he's gotten pretty close as well, only 1 to 2 off, I think is still a very good sign that he's very consistent at getting close to this line. His average over the last 5 is 7.4, which is definitely close enough for our liking, and because of that, we still do like the over, as we are more focused on the matchup, which is obviously against the Utah Jazz, so we think that's really big there. So Jaren Jackson Jr., 8.5 rebounds and assists for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than LeBron James, and this one is for 7.5 rebounds, and this one actually is for more. Now we look at LeBron, we've actually seen him go on the over 1 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against the Detroit Pistons. Now Detroit Pistons do actually rank 4th when it comes to rebounds allowed, so they do rank very high. But still, one of the reasons why we do like the over for this is, first, we actually have the bookies, are more likely to go on the over, like they have it more favored. Because of that, we are going to be following with what the bookies are saying, but we do believe that this line is still a little bit too low for someone like LeBron James. Obviously they take those things into account, but we think that this line is too low, especially for someone like LeBron and his high usage rate. Yes, he may not be having the greatest rebounding over the last 5 games, but we do believe that, especially with this matchup against Detroit, we should see him get a lot of value out there, especially on the rebounding side of things, and the bookies also agree in that matter. So LeBron James, 7.5 rebounds for more, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Desmond Bane. Now when it comes to Desmond Bane, great player, as we all know, and this one is none other than rebounds and assists, and this one is actually for 10.5 and for more. Now like we talked about before with his teammate Triple J, Desmond Bane has gone on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, but the times that he has gone under, he's gotten pretty close, which is what we like to see. And Utah Jazz, the matchup that we just talked about, they do rank 5th in rebounds allowed, and they also rank 27th in assists allowed. So we have the same sort of reasoning that we did have for Triple J. We do like the over for this, and we think that Desmond Bane will be able to get it done, especially with the things that Desmond Bane has been trying to fill since Ja Morant has been out for some time now. So Desmond Bane has definitely been more of the leader and the stat sheet stuffer for this team as of lately, and still with Ja Morant not being able to return just yet, we do believe that Bane should be able to go on the over in this matchup against the Jazz. So Desmond Bane, 10.5 rebounds and assists for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Next, we got none other than Cade Cunningham. Now, Cade Cunningham, great player, and this one is for 24.5 points, and this one actually is for less. Now, look at Cunningham. We've actually seen him go on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see that they do face off against the LA Lakers. Now, we do see the Lakers being ranked 17th, enough for Cade Cunningham to actually go on the under here. Lakers, although they are a pretty fast-paced team, they have been able to slow it down over the last 5 games when it comes to pace, and we think that may continue on into this next matchup against against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons, which could lead to less opportunities for Cade Cunningham to be able to go on the over here. So that's why we do like the under for it. So Cade Cunningham, 24.5 points for less, I think is an absolute steal as well. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Zion Williamson, who's been averaging 27 points, 5.8 assists, and 4.4 rebounds. So he's done a fantastic job for the New Orleans Pelicans, but as you all know, they do face off against the Philadelphia 76ers in this next matchup. Now the 76ers do actually rank pretty high in points allowed, as they do rank 10th. They rank 19th in assists allowed, which I think is interesting to see, and they rank 6th in rebounds allowed. So because of this, assists is definitely a number or a stat that we can definitely see Zion going on the over for, and when it comes to points and rebounds, we could potentially see the under. As you all know, Philadelphia 76ers aren't the fastest paced team, and because of that, it does lead to players such as Zion not getting the same amount of looks, same amount of volume as he always gets. On top of that, they actually do a really good job defensively, so because of those reasons, we definitely could see Zion going on the under for points and rebounds, but assists definitely has a potential to go on the over. So there's definitely some value to go over on some stats and under in other stats depending on the line. So keep an eye out for the line, guys, especially for Zion Williamson. Again, to the next player is Lauri Markkanen, who's been averaging 22.8 points, 8.8 rebounds, and also 1.6 steals. So he has done a fantastic job so far, and he is potential to be playing in this next game, and the Utah Jazz actually do face off against the Memphis Grizzlies. Now when it comes to the Memphis Grizzlies, they haven't been the greatest team so far this season, as they have had a lot of different struggles. They actually do rank 19th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of this, they do rank 14th in assists allowed, and on top of that, guys, when we look at rebounds allowed, they actually do rank 24th. So this is kind of interesting to see. Memphis, even though they are a very poor team when it comes to their standing, they're not as low as we expected, but we still see someone like Lauri Markkanen being able to go on the over here in this situation. Lauri just has been playing great as of recent. You know, he's been putting up some big numbers, and Lauri has such a big usage rate for the team of the Utah Jazz. We think it will continue on into this next game. So definitely keep an eye out for Lauri Markkanen. Maybe assists is the only one maybe not to look at. Lauri doesn't really do or play make that much. He's actually been averaging 0 assists over the last 5 games, which is insane. But on top of that, guys, points and rebounds is definitely one you want to take a look at. So keep an eye out for Lauri Markkanen's line, especially if it is under these averages, then definitely look to go over. Again, so the next player is none other than Kevin Durant, or KD, who has been averaging 34.2 points, 7.2 assists, and 7 rebounds. So he is projected to be playing in this game, and like I said, guys, it may change by the time it happens, but he is projected to be playing, and they do face off against the Toronto Raptors. Now when it comes to the Toronto Raptors, they do actually rank pretty high at 12th in points allowed. They also rank 15th in assists allowed, which I thought was really interesting to see, and 9th in rebounds allowed. And because of that, we definitely are expecting someone like KD to maybe potentially go on the under here. Like I said, you definitely want to keep an eye out if he's going to be playing a lot of minutes, if he's going to be on restricted minutes. Like I said, guys, it definitely does change game in and game out, but when it comes to KD as a whole, we are expecting him more likely to go on the under, especially against a team like the Toronto Raptors. Raptors aren't also the fastest paced team out there as well, and since they aren't the fastest paced team out there, we could expect KD to have a bit of a decrease in his volume when it comes to playmaking, scoring, and even rebounds in that sense. So because of that, keep an eye out for KD's line. If it is too close to these averages, then definitely look to go under. Again, so the next player is none other than Paolo Banchero, who's been averaging 23.6 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. So he's done a fantastic job so far this season, and Orlando Magic are doing very well, and now they do face off against the Washington Wizards. Now when it comes to the Washington Wizards, Washington do actually rank 29th in points allowed, 29th in assists allowed, and 30th in rebounds allowed. So guys, this one's kind of a no-brainer. Definitely expect someone like Paolo for going on the over here. He'll definitely have a great game. Now when we look at the bookies, what they have to say, they aren't expecting a complete blowout. So because of that, we could see Paolo be playing a majority of the game, and we definitely could see him going on the over in this scenario. Now when it comes to Banchero as well, he just has been playing great, and on top of that has had a very high usage rate for that, and we could see that continue into this next game, no doubt about it. So definitely keep an eye out for Paolo Banchero and his line, because if it is under these averages, then definitely look to go over. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.